Hi there! How do you pronounce all these sounds? U, Ö, Ä, O. Well, that's really tricky. And why is it tricky? Because many of these sounds don't really have an equivalent in English or in other languages. And they're called diphthongs, which basically mean you take two vowels and whoop, you put them together, and then you have a different sound, like by magic. Important to know about these diphthongs is that they are pronounced differently across regions. So when I will be explaining to you how these sounds sound, some natives who may be watching may be like, but that's not entirely true what you're saying, because in my region it sounds different. So these differences aren't really big, but they are a bit different. So think about it when you're learning these diphthongs with me. And we'll start with U. U from koe. Koe is a cow. How do you pronounce the U? Well, it's very similar to the U from you. U, that's practically the same as the U. So we're going to go to the next one, which is Ö. And it's a little tricky. It's trickier than the U we've just learned about. The Ö from deur, which means door. Think of the word way, and try to round up your lips like this. Way, and it will be more Ö than way. And then you will get something similar to Ö, which is the right pronunciation. All right, next one is Ä and Ä. There are two different ways to write Ä. Ä, by the way, without anything means egg. With EI, that means egg. And it is also used in klein, which means small. All right, how do you pronounce Ä? Well, it's very similar to the word where. Ä from where is very similar to the Ä in Dutch. Good. Next one is Ö. Ö from bruin, which means brown, is a combination of the E in wet and the U in you. If you put A and U together, ow, it will be similar to Also, some people say That well, it's more or less similar to the in Dutch. The last diphthong is O, also written in two different ways, with an O and with an A. For example, zout, salt. So zout. It's fairly similar to the O from loud. O, loud, O. Alright, in the description of this video I added a file that you can download, an MP3 file, to listen to these sounds. Good, and maybe a last point. I spoke about the regional variations. Some people add a y sound to many of those diphthongs. They will say a, like the y from yogurt, a. But there are also some other vowels, for example, the ooit, that means ever. It puts an I there. O is not a diphthong because it's twice an O, so you say ooit. You also have to add the y from yogurt there after the O, ooit. Same so for the equivalent of hi, hoi, oi, just O and then a y at the end, or saai, which means boring. And I hope this lesson wasn't boring to you. So that you just have to add the a, you have to add the y from yogurt to the long a. All right. Feel free to download the MP3 in the description, and see you in another video.